Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the 5 baby products that I regret buying and why. So these products I'm going to talk about really just didn't work for me or my baby. I didn't love them and I would not purchase them again. But that being said, they might work for you and your baby might love them. So take everything with a grain of salt, but I'm just going to get right on into it. I'm going to start with my nursing cover. The reason that I regret buying this is because I genuinely did not use it one time. You've probably seen these nursing covers. I think they double as car seat covers as well, and you just pull them over your head and they kind of are like a blanket over you. The reason I didn't end up using this is because I found it really difficult while I was trying to get the baby latched and everything to also be like dealing with this over my head. I didn't want to like mess up my hair if I was in public. And I found it so much easier to just grab a blanket and throw it over my shoulder and just have it drape over me, as opposed to kind of like having this thing pulled over me. It was just a whole thing. So this personally just didn't work for me. I found it really difficult and unnecessary, especially when I was in public, and I wouldn't repurchase this for my next baby. The next product that I regret buying is the Moby Wraps. I feel like this might be a little controversial because I've seen so many people talk about these and rave about them. I actually have 2 different kinds that I got when I was pregnant because I was so excited to use these, and I just hated them. They did not work for me. I think the reason that I found them to be so difficult is because they are such a thin material and a very soft material, which is nice, but it provides no support for the baby when they're actually on you. So most of the time when I wanted to be wearing my baby was when I was doing things around the house, and I just did not feel comfortable bending over or doing anything that was too strenuous while my baby was in this because it's not supportive. I much prefer to use my heavy duty carriers that I've talked about in previous videos, just because they provided neck support and body support to my baby, and they were so much easier to do things in. So personally, on my next baby, I will not be using these. I do wish I didn't purchase them, but everything is a learning experience when you're a first-time mom. But yeah, that's why I didn't necessarily like these. I just found them to be not supportive and just very like loosey-goosey, which can be good for certain situations if you're just chilling at your home. But for me personally, it just didn't work. The next product that I have that I regret purchasing is one of these little baby bathtubs. I got this just out of default because this is what I saw everybody else bathing their children in. So after my baby grew out of her little newborn bathtub, I decided to purchase this. It has the little seat inside of it for them to sit up in, and then you can also take it out just for them to lay in it. My baby hated this. She would scream every single time I put her in this, and she normally loves her baths. So I tried this repeatedly. I really tried to make it work. And what we ended up doing is just buying one of those sticky mats for the bottom of the bathtub, and I just put her right in the bathtub now, and she loves it. So again, this is going to be different with every baby and their preferences, but for me personally, again, I just found it really unnecessary. I do think it's really good to save water. That's a big pro of it. But with everything else, I so prefer to just use the bathtub and set her in there, and she also prefers that. So again, your baby might love this, but for me personally, I would not purchase this again, and I definitely do regret buying this. The next product that I'm going to talk about that I regret purchasing is actually my car seat and stroller travel system. I got this obviously when I was pregnant. I did a lot of research, but I could not figure out what car seat and stroller to get because there's so many options. I did want to be budget friendly when I was picking it out. But going back, I would never repurchase this. So the one that I have is the Even Flow travel system. I think it's called the Pivot travel system. And it comes with just the stroller like outline and the car seat that you click into the stroller. And then it also comes with a kid seat that you can click into it when they're older. I hate everything about it. Literally everything about it. There's not one good thing I have to say about it. As far as the car seat goes, we still currently use that car seat. It works, but it is not something that I enjoy using. It's really cramped. It's really small. It feels really cheap, which I hate to say because I love saving money. I love alternative, cheaper options, but this one is just not it. As far as the stroller is concerned for it, again, it's just so cheap. I feel like the second time we used this stroller when my daughter was a newborn, it started squeaking and the wheels were super wobbly. It's like tipped over a few times when I've tried to go like up a sidewalk or something. Just doesn't feel stable. I never felt comfortable having her in it. So we switched to a totally different stroller for her, which I love, but I do not recommend the stroller to anyone. I really regret purchasing it. I wish I would have done more research on it and looked at reviews and all of that, because this is a common thing that I've read too, is that some people have had issues with the stroller as well. So yes, I do not love this stroller. I regret purchasing it and I do not recommend it. The last product that I'm going to talk about is a baby bouncer or jumper. I'm not sure what you call it. I originally got this just because, again, I saw a lot of people using it. I thought it could be fun for my daughter, would help her like entertain herself so I could get stuff done. She, again, hated this. She does not ever use it. She will maybe stay in it for up to like a minute or 2 minutes before she starts crying. And I also, after I purchased it, was reading things about how they're not necessarily good for babies' hips and babies' development and walking and all of that. So just overall, I don't recommend this, wouldn't repurchase it. I think it could be a good alternative if your baby really loves it, just to put them in it for maybe a few minutes and get some stuff done. But overall, I wouldn't leave my baby in this for long periods of time just because, again, it can be bad for their development. But personally, my baby hated it, so I deeply regret buying this product. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know down below if you agree with these, if you disagree with these, if you have any other products that you regret purchasing, and give this video a like and subscribe if you want to, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!